You might not believe this, but fewer than 3 in 10 people make it past their 80th birthday in good health. Not because their bodies give out, but because they never knew what was quietly wearing them down all along. And chances are, it's not what you've been told. So if you're over 60 or you love someone who is, I hope you'll stick around, because today I want to show you 5 of the most surprising reasons people struggle to live past 80, even when they do all the right things. And more importantly, what you can do right now to shift the odds in your favor. Hey, I'm really glad you're here. This isn't going to be a lecture or a list of don'ts. This is about taking back a little control and giving your body and your spirit the chance to feel better, longer. Starting now. Let's begin with something almost no one talks about, but almost everyone feels. Number 1, the quiet crisis of disconnection. You can eat well, exercise, take your pills, but if your days feel flat and unconnected, if conversations are rare or shallow, it can quietly wear on your lifespan. Loneliness doesn't just feel bad, it's physically damaging. A Harvard study found that chronic loneliness increases your risk of death by 29%, more than obesity and nearly equal to smoking. Why? Because disconnection doesn't just affect the mind, it starves the body of essential feel-good chemicals like oxytocin and serotonin. Without them, stress hormones like cortisol take over. Your immune system weakens, inflammation rises, your heart works harder, sleep gets worse. You might not feel sick, but the internal toll adds up. Think of someone who always lit up a room, then lost a spouse or retired, and slowly started to fade. Not from disease, but from disconnection. And here's the hope. It doesn't take a crowded calendar, just 1 or 2 consistent, meaningful connections. A neighbor, a grandchild, a group you enjoy can shift your whole biology. Even a daily walk where you greet the same people can create enough human friction to light that spark back up again. Number 2, the hidden toll of microfalls. Have you ever caught yourself after a small trip or wobble and thought, phew, close one? Most of us have, and we shrug it off. But those tiny stumbles, even if you don't fall, are red flags. They can be a sign that your balance system, involving your ears, eyes, joints, and brain, is beginning to fray. And here's the surprise. The effects build up even if you never hit the ground. Each near fall raises your stress response, taxes your nervous system, and can subtly impact your confidence, making you walk more cautiously, hold your breath more often, and reduce how much you move. Less movement, less strength, more unsteadiness, higher risk. It's a hidden spiral. But here's the part I love. Balance is trainable, even in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Try standing near a wall and gently lifting one foot, or walking heel to toe in a hallway. You're not just avoiding falls, you're teaching your brain and body how to stay alive longer. And by the way, if you ever wake up stiff or sore in the morning, there's a guide I always recommend. It's called Daily Moves for Stiffness and Strength, Gentle Joint Relief Guide for 60-plus bodies. It's just $9 and you'll find the link in the description below. Number 3, the myth of slowing down gracefully. You've probably heard someone say, well, that's just part of getting older. A little stiffness, a bit of foggy memory, some afternoon fatigue. And yes, some changes are natural, but not all of them. One of the most dangerous beliefs we inherit is that it's normal to become passive, to stop challenging our brains, to avoid strenuous movement, to back away from new experiences. Here's the truth. Your brain craves novelty, even now. It needs challenge, curiosity, play, and yes, even stress in healthy doses. In one study from the University of Texas, older adults who spent just 15 hours a week learning new skills, photography, digital design, music, showed remarkable improvements in memory and processing speed after just 3 months. Not puzzles, not TV, real learning, real growth. This isn't about fighting aging. It's about staying alive in every sense of the word. Even something as simple as switching hands to brush your teeth or walking a new route through the park can light up parts of your brain that haven't been touched in years. You're not too old. Your brain is just waiting for a reason to grow again. Number 4, the missing movement between the cracks. You probably know that walking is good for you, but here's the part many people miss. It's not just the walks. It's the in-between moments that matter just as much. We've unintentionally built lives, especially in retirement, that remove all the little movements we used to make without thinking. Getting in and out of the car several times a day, bending down to clean, reaching up to grab groceries. Now, so much of that is automated. Delivery, drive-throughs, remote controls. It's easy to go hours without any real movement at all. But the body is like a bank account, and the small deposits, squatting, twisting, stretching, reaching, are what keep the system working. If you've ever noticed your hips feeling tighter or your shoulders less mobile, it's not necessarily age. It could be micro-sedentary behavior. The fix is simple. Add tiny movements into your day. Stand up while you're on the phone. Do 5 gentle shoulder rolls at the sink. Stretch your calves while brushing your teeth. Don't think of it as exercise. Think of it as nourishment. Number 5, the emotional weight of unprocessed regret. This one's rarely discussed, but it may be the most powerful of all. As we age, the body doesn't just carry physical weight, it carries emotional weight too, especially regret. Moments we wish we'd handled differently, words we didn't say, dreams we quietly let go of because life got in the way. And here's the thing, the body remembers. Tension in the jaw, tightness in the chest, low-level anxiety that's hard to explain. All of it can trace back to emotions we thought we'd buried, but never truly faced. Research from the NIH shows that unresolved emotional stress contributes to a weakened immune system and shorter telomeres, the protective caps on your DNA that play a major role in how long you live. But here's the hopeful part. You don't have to solve everything to lighten the load. Sometimes, just giving yourself permission to name the feeling and forgive yourself starts to unwind years of hidden stress. One woman told me she began writing simple letters to her younger self, not to send, but to release. And she said it changed how she breathed. Literally. Her chest felt lighter, she slept better, she smiled more. We all carry something, but we don't have to carry it alone or forever. And if you want more encouragement like this, real, gentle reminders that you're not done yet, you can subscribe. It's free, and it just means you'll have someone in your corner when you need it most. So, we've covered a lot. Disconnection, microfalls, the myth of slowing down, lost movement, and emotional weight. These aren't just nice ideas. They're part of why many people don't live well into their 80s, even if they make it that far. But here's what I hope you really hear. You're not behind, you're not broken, and you're definitely not done. The next chapter of your health and your happiness doesn't come from doing more or doing it all perfectly. It comes from small, meaningful shifts that help your body and your spirit breathe again. You've already taken the time to care for yourself by learning all this, and that's no small thing. But sometimes just one more insight can make the next 10 years even better than the last. So, if you're still here, don't stop now. There's another video waiting, something that might surprise you and maybe even change the way you wake up tomorrow morning.